Hey guys. So in this reading, we're going to look at what grief is ready to be integrated now. And so this reading isn't about reopening wounds or revisiting everything you've been through. It's about noticing where you might be ready to soften gently, quietly, at your own pace. And just keep in mind, readiness does not equal overwhelm, right? Integration can be subtle. So let this reading meet you exactly where you're at today. This is a grief that needs gentle integration, not more insight. So what are you ready to integrate now? Thank you. Let's get one more. Interesting. All right. There's a grief here around a divorce or breaking a contract and ending a separation. Whether that was an actual divorce or maybe you kind of felt married, or you're having some kind of ending here or grieving over an ending here. And to me, this feels like, well, this could be a couple things. Something has been revealed. There's been an announcement. Somebody has expressed themselves in a certain way, but there's proof. They've shown who they were. We've got red lipstick stains. So for whoever this is for, there could have either been another that they were messing around with, or, okay, Spirit saying the red lipstick stains, it's something that they couldn't get rid of. It's something that they couldn't let go. It was a stain. So this could be a few things. This could be like, yeah, cheating, but this is also coming through as like a pattern or something that they could not change, something that they were like stuck in their ways. At the end of the day, the why is just here for clarification. There was a betrayal here. You feel deceit. You feel like there's a lack of trust here. Someone that you thought you could count on, someone that you thought you could maybe perhaps spend the rest of your life with, has betrayed you. And yes, for some of you, this is actual like cheating. Some of you may have like been caught red-handed. Caught up. Okay, so Spirit's saying this there's something here coming through strongly around a lack of change or an inability to change. Somebody may have, and this is no excuse, let me just be clear, but for some reason Spirit keeps bringing this through. there's a pattern here that they either haven't really recognized in themselves or bothered to try to change. It could be something like that they watched their parents do, or just, I don't know, it just feels like whatever the reason for it was, that it just doesn't feel like they're in a place where they're gonna change. All right. We have the running away card. So this is what we're integrating here. I'm gonna get a couple from this oracle. Yeah, look, there's no regret. The answer is no. This is a separation. Somebody's trying to, either there's some wishy-washy energy here, like somebody may be like trying to get back, or because the separation in reverse, we get the soulmate in reverse on the bottom. Either somebody is like pulling on the other energetically, can't stop thinking about the other, or maybe somebody's trying to like come back, weasel their way back. But I mean, this is pretty cut and dry. Look, there's the twin flame in reverse. The commitment was sideways. It was not built on a stable foundation, for one. And would you get down? And look, we've got the observer in reverse with the twin flame in reverse. So we had the soulmate in reverse. Now we have the twin flame in reverse. This is a lesson, and with the observer in reverse, this is a lesson that's being repeated, or a lesson that somebody is not going to understand the repercussions or the damage until they're actually left alone and they can be left with their shit to process their own shit and to realize their own mistakes. If you keep taking them back, how are they going to learn? Interesting. And just so you guys know, I am creating a container around integrating grief right now. That's going to be coming as soon as it feels right and I get all the content out. But just keep that in mind. It will be coming, and so this is a form of grief that we'll be dealing with, and there's many forms. But dealing with the betrayal of another is a big one. Have the courage to ask for and accept help. Ooh, and then you got a windfall of abundance. Nice. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it's offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as to give it as you are guided. An increase in abundance is coming in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this comes to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Thanks, guys. Take good care.